preschool is a lot of starting to like fine motor, like using scissors and you know just.
Boy, is that a thrill at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, it is. It's good.
We had 18 of them all at once. Hold on, everybody.
Wait, don't cut. Yeah.
Good morning, Glendora. My name is Taylor Garcia. Thank you for tuning in to another episode where we dive deeper into business owners and people that are making a mark in the community. Today we have a very special guest, or I should say guests. It's the first time interviewing two people. I'm really excited. I have my wife, Samantha Garcia, and Sheila Ganino, and they're part of the kids program. Sam, let's start off with you. Tell us a little about who you are and what you do.
So my name's Samantha. Go by Mrs. Garcia in the classroom. This is my second year, going on third year teaching here at the kids program. This is a preschool program where we have two different age groups, and we have short days with a lot of play and lots of fun involved, and we really just enjoy ourselves and hang out with kids all day, which is the best. Some people think we're crazy, and we might be. That's okay though.
And give us a little background about who you are, how long you've been in Glendora, kind of what brought you to where you are.
So I'm born and raised Glendora, well, born in Pasadena, but lived in Glendora my entire life. Went through Glendora schools, graduated Glendora High School. I actually came through this program when I was preschool age. It's a long-standing pillar in the community, so I came through it. I am married, obviously. We have two beautiful children, Ashton and Ava, who are 8 and 5.
And Ava came through here.
And Ava came through this program too. Yeah, my whole life I've been a caregiver and a teacher even when I wasn't, so I've always been. If there was anybody younger than me, I was guiding them. Some call it bossy. I call it a leader. But also just finding this job in the right timing was amazing, and it's been a great fit and so much fun. So I've done lots of things before this, but this is where I landed is a good spot for me. So I'm happy to be here and happy to have my teaching partner. Take it away, Sheila.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, yes, my name's Sheila Ganino, and this is my, 12th year? I started in January of 2012 with this program, and I've been with it ever since. My girls came through this program back when it was at the youth center.
Okay.
One is now going to be going to vet school at NC State. She just got in.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Oh, that's exciting.
And my youngest daughter is at Boston University playing softball and studying biology. So both of them got their starts right here.
Okay.
And then went through Glendora schools, Cullen to Sandburg and Goddard, and then both graduated from the high school.
That's so cool.
And I'm actually originally from Virginia. I grew up outside of DC in Northern Virginia, and then went to college at Virginia Tech down in Southwest Virginia. Wanted to be a teacher ever since I can remember.
Really?
I had a playroom in my house when I was a kid with the chalkboard in the desk, and always wanted to be a teacher, loved kids, and went to school to do that. And then this opportunity came up after I had my own children. I taught kindergarten for a while at St. Christopher's in West Covina.
Okay.
And then had kids, and I was like, well, I'm going to stay home for a little bit. And then when they get a little older, I would like to go back to teaching. Then my daughter came to this program, and I thought, wow, if I could do this, when maybe one of the teachers retires, this would be a great way to be teaching, but also be able to stay with my kids and get them where they needed to go. And the opportunity arose in 2012, and cool. I love it. I love it. Kids are great, 3 and 4 year olds especially.
She actually took over for one of my preschool teachers and then co-taught with the other preschool teacher that I had for a long time.
Yes.
So
and it seemed like a lot of the teachers stuck around.
Oh,
it was like they retired here, or it took
There's
a while.
not a lot of turnover when it comes to teaching here.
And we even have families like siblings
come
through, so that's really neat to see. The younger ones come in, and then on the early out days, the older ones come back to pick up their siblings, and I get to see them as they get bigger. And
that's cool.
And I run into them out around town, so it really is a nice little town preschool, I think. Old school.
It is. It kind of gives the Mayberry feeling, which is what my mom always jokes, like, we live in Mayberry, but we kind of do live in Mayberry, and that's okay with me.
Yeah.
Because we walk through, like, the downtown stroll, and everybody just goes, okay, Mrs. Glendora, and I'm
Mrs.
like,
Garcia, Mrs. Garcia. Yeah.
I can't help it. There's just so many in our class, and we run into them, and it's so fun to see them, and we're watching them grow, and they kind of freeze and look at us like,
it's weird.
You don't get to leave school. Why are you here?
Do you live at the school? Do you have a house?
Yeah.
No, we don't live here.
We don't live here. We have our own houses.
I do remember seeing teachers outside of like school. It was weird.
Yeah, it's strange. It's kind of
Wait,
strange.
You
and
go
then
to the grocery store?
They ask us too. They're like, "Do you guys live together?"
Yeah.
We're like, no, we have our own houses, and then we
Our
just come here
families.
and we get to teach you, and then we get to go back to our
that's
houses.
funny.
Their minds are blown every time.
I love that. Well, let's talk a little bit. So, what are the age brackets? What are the requirements if somebody was interested in bringing their child here? What are some of those? What does that look like?
Well, we offer 2 programs. We have a preschool program, which is Tuesday, Thursday from 8:45 to 12:45. Really, the only requirement is an age requirement. I think they have to be 3 by December, is it?
I think so.
Yeah, it's in the book. It's online or in the Glendora Parks and Rec book.
Okay.
And basically, besides the age is potty train. They have to be able to go to the bathroom by themselves. We will help them with snaps, zippers.
The tricky stuff will help.
But they got to be able to do the main part themselves.
Right.
And that's it for the preschool program. And then we still have a pre-K, which are, they have to be 4 by September 1st, I think it is now.
Okay.
And that's the class that is getting ready for kindergarten for the next year. And the same requirement really is age and can they go to the bathroom by themselves. Is pretty much it.
And the older age group does a little bit more of a curriculum where our younger age group, we do more projects and just learning to sit still, push your chair in, share with your friends. Just being in a school setting. It's just learning the social cues and the things you need to know to go on to bigger school when you're in the preschool.
I think the preschool is a lot of starting to like fine motor, like using scissors and just.
Boy, is that a thrill at the beginning of the year.
It is. It's good.
We had 18 of them all at once. Hold on, everybody.
Wait, no, But by the time they get to the next year, it's like they do it. So we're really the second year we're still very play-based, story, song. I don't know if they can see our beautiful
they can.
carpet time right here. Where that's the learning area. But the pre-K is getting them ready. So we do a letter a week. We go through the numbers 1 through 10. And we do a lot of fun like with holidays and celebrations and.
And then with our letter a week, we teach them the letter in sign language. We try to remember. We don't always remember till the end of the week to give them an actual physical sign. So we just did Z, which is zipper, which was an easy one. So we try to do yellow sign and yellow, Y for yellow. So we just we teach them a little piece of that each week too. So it's a very relaxed environment. We want them to learn while they're playing and
enjoy school. Number one,
Yeah.
Enjoy being away from your parents.
Right.
I mean, not enjoy being away, but used to it and comfortable.
You're right.
And
we are fun though.
We are fun, and then have a good time because if they, we don't want to be stressful because they got a lot of years of school ahead of them. So we want this to be the foundation that they can build on.
Yeah,
you took the words out of. We've been working together.
Wow.
You took the words out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Well, when do you guys know Sam, maybe you can answer this one because I know you were going to run the summer program. What does the summer program offer? Because I know that's going on right now. We've been seeing it in the Glendora
registration for that is open now. Basically, it opens up for non-Glendora residents on Tuesday. Is what 7th, I was right? Yeah, on the 7th is when it opens up for non-Glendora residents.
Okay.
If you're a Glendora resident, you can register now. It's open. It's a Monday, Wednesday, or a Tuesday, Thursday. It's very closely based on our schedule here. It's really just an intro to kind of preschool or an interim classroom setting if people want their child to have that little extra boost before they go into the next year. It's going to be the same thing, relaxed. We're going to have carpet time, we're going to have outside play, a snack, we'll eat lunch together.
You do kind of themes a week, right?
And I try to theme the weeks,
Okay.
And I try to do the weeks with a theme. So we'll do a craft each week, we'll do I try to do an experiment each week if we have something that coincides with the theme. And it's really, at the end, we do a little celebration. We can do, water play outside, lots of fun. So it's really just a similar setting or a similar curriculum, I guess you could call it, to what we do in class. And it's very relaxed, fun, an intro to school. So the word, summer preschool is a good description of it.
Yeah.
It's a short version of what we do year long here.
But you're not quizzing them on what are your
they're
letters?
not.
Yeah,
no, we're not.
more-
There's
Right.
no quiz. There's
Yeah.
no pop quiz. You don't
Yeah.
get an A+ or an F.
Yeah.
There's no grading.
Sure.
Which we don't actually do
No.
anyway. This is just an introduction.
Yeah.
So we don't send home a progress report. It's very much just come in and we're going to teach you the basics, and that's it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
And playing really is, you learn so much from playing.
Yes.
Right.
Clean up, get
It's
along with
important.
others, share.
Yep.
Those are big ones in
Yeah.
life. People
Socializing, the interactions.
Some people said that you're teaching them to push their chair, and my
Yeah.
husband doesn't even do that. I said, well, he didn't come to our preschool because he didn't learn that very critical skill.
Push your
just
chair
pushing
in, put your stuff away. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
A lot of things you don't think about that you really gotta start now.
Yeah. And how do people, so I know they go through the city, right? So if somebody wanted to register for whether it's the summer school or the regular, do they go through the city for that? They do, right? For
Yes.
the Parks and Rec?
The program that's going to start next school year, you have to do it in person
And
at
that's
City
on
Hall on
May
Thursday, May 9th.
May 9th. I
in
saw that.
person. Yeah, you
Okay.
can't do it online.
Okay.
And that's because in prior years, I think there was so much popularity with the program that it became inundated. So they want you in line and they want to check all your information, make sure you've got all the stuff that's required. So you have to do that in person. Doors open at 8:00. A lot of people say they like to get there early.
They have lined up, yeah.
So
We're that hot concert.
I know.
I guess so, yeah.
I guess we're a hot commodity. No, and we're really thankful for all the
Yeah.
people that have spread really kind words about
Oh,
our program.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Because
I
I
hear
think
a lot of good
the
things.
word of mouth that we've
Yes.
gotten just from the years of, what did we say? We think it's over 45
I
years.
think so.
That it's
Really?
been
Yeah.
going. So, we were trying to figure out the exact amount of years, but it's been here a very long time. It's a pillar of Glendora community.
I mean, some of the things we have in storage back there,
Yeah.
I mean, you would look at and go, it's like mimeograph papers
Yeah.
and things that, that just you
things
don't do
that
anymore.
we would never need now,
Yeah.
but we have some really cool, just like really old stuff that is amazing to look at. A lot of our toys have been here
Yes.
since I was
Oh.
a kid.
That
Yeah.
cash register.
Yeah, the cash
that's-
register.
I
You've got
know.
some little people, and
Yes.
they look a little rough.
I mean, the
but
old
they're
little
living
people
through
from
it.
the 70s. Yeah.
Oh yeah. They've made it through.
But they love it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. I know, and I know Ava really loved it, and even now she'll come every now and then, and she still likes it. So to hear that, and then talking to some of these people with Good Morning Glendora, some of them will find out that you work and like, oh, I'm trying to get my kid into that, So
You gotta know
it is a
people.
hot.
Yeah. I mean, I do
It's
understand
great.
a lot of time, since we're only 2 days,
Yeah.
it's hard for people that maybe work too much. So we do really only help a certain population that maybe has grandparents home
Yeah.
or
Right.
one of the parents stays home. But I
Yeah.
think it's a niche that needs it because not
Yeah.
everybody wants to be gone 5 days a week with their child.
Yeah,
Right.
but one
Yeah.
of the things we say to a lot of parents who come in saying, well, it's only 2 days a week and it's only 4 hours.
Yeah.
Your kids at this age, that's a perfect
a lot,
amount.
yeah.
It's
It is
just
a
right
lot.
for them to get
Yeah.
used to it. So
Yeah.
some people need it for
Yeah.
work to get them sent to a place where
Yeah.
they go all 5 days, and that's
Sure.
totally fine. Nothing wrong with that. But we find
This
that the
is-
people who come here who get into it, they're like, oh, we're really thankful that we only sent them for 2 days a week.
And it's such a special time. Like I
It
said,
is.
3 and 4 year olds,
Yeah.
that's such a fun time. And
Yeah.
if you're able to, I mean,
Yeah.
I always like to tell these younger parents they're gone and they leave you, and it's true. I mean,
Yeah, it goes fast.
You don't want to hear from the old person. Oh, stop telling me that, but it's
I mean,
Yeah.
you're not that old.
yeah,
You're medium.
it's a blink of the eye. I mean, the days are long,
Yeah.
but the years are short,
Yeah.
and that is
Yeah.
that's true.
It's
know.
so true. I see that with my son. I'm like, what the heck? He's huge.
Yeah, yeah.
It happens so fast.
It's
So,
amazing.
No, you guys are doing great stuff here. I've heard nothing but great things. And since Sam's been here, just made her the happiest she's been.
Well, we were
doing
so
this.
lucky because my previous partner, when she left, I was like,
Uh-oh.
who's gonna want to come? And then, I mean, we knew she was pretty cool because Ava was really great.
Ava's
so
okay.
we're like,
She's all right.
Yeah.
But it's worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
I mean, she jumped right in and
Yeah.
has so many good ideas. I'm not kind of stuck in my way. I think
that's
I
nice.
like
Nice.
what?
That's nice things you're saying.
Oh yeah,
Oh, look at it.
It's on the
every
internet
now
now.
and then, yeah. But I think we work really well together, and
Yeah.
if one of us has an idea, one of us can't do something,
Yeah.
the other one is able to like we play off each other pretty
Yeah.
well. I think.
And
Yeah.
an openness to be willing to like make a change if we see that that person has a good idea. We're not there's
it's not like my way or the highway.
Yeah.
No, we've been doing this since 1963. No.
Well, some of it we have.
Yeah, some have. That color book, I mean, it's
some
been
of it
around.
has literally been around for a very long time.
We keep the really good stuff.
Yeah.
That's great.
We make some adjustments here and there, but for the most part, it's very similar to what I did when I was a kid. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. There's not a ton of requirements other than potty training and being a certain age.
Yes, basically.
So that's nice.
Yeah.
And getting in. You got to get to the registration.
Yeah, you have to get in. You got to be able to get in. And some people don't want to pay a monthly fee, and that's also part of the...
There is a cost.
Part of the deterrence for some people. But for, for the people that don't mind paying the monthly fee and they come in and they see the program and they love it, it really has become something that people talk about, know about, have been through. I mean, most of the people that I went through high school even with were in class with me here or went through after me or before me. So it's amazing.
Yeah, it is. It is like a hidden gem, I think.
I think so too. Yeah.
And we are, if people are interested in seeing us, we do let people come in before or after school to check us out. I mean, as you can see, our tour would be pretty good. Not a tour. But you can ask us questions and about our philosophy, typical day, that type of thing.
Yeah. No, that's great. Well, thank you guys for your time.
Yeah,
I think this has been great. So make sure everybody, if you're listening or watching, reach out to the city or reach out to myself or whoever. We kind of point you in the right direction to get registered. You'll see it shared around, and I'll try to share the links of where to go. But Sam, Sheila, thank you guys so much for your time.
Thank you. We love our job.
Yeah, it's really a pleasure for us to be here.
Yeah.
So.
No, I love it. So thank you guys for all tuning in. Until next time, we'll catch you in the next episode.